Through me, it would wield a power too great and terrible to imagine.
You know, I didn't say this, but when they leave the boundaries, you know, this is as far as I've ever been. It's just a great shot right in a real environment. It's so simple, but you get it because the way the actors play it.
If I take one more step, it'll be the farthest away from home I've ever been.
Well, yeah, and it tells you so much about Sam and like what an insular life he's lived, and to some extent Frodo as well, because they've probably only been walking for like a couple of days. It's like, this is as far as I've ever gone.
Yeah, and it's like a boundary you'd remember, but you've never felt like you've never needed to cross it. So
Yeah.
And that was life for most people 100 years ago, 80 years ago.
Let it go! Or I'll have you, long shanks!
I like how he's got his sword ready before they even get in the door.
Aragorn will fuck you up.
I brought the candles.
That's the kind of shit that I always love to see in media, is when characters have an overt reputation. You can see them doing the strong characteristics given to characters really quickly in action scenes, like Sam leading the charge there and having his fists out against a guy with a sword. It just becomes so clear how much he cares about Frodo.
Get off him!
Sam getting in there straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's such a lad.
Thing is, if you play the game, Sam does a hell of a lot more. He kills like 1,000 orcs. He's kind of, you don't want to fuck with him.
All you have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to you.
I feel bad. We should be acknowledging this scene is great too.
This incredible scene, this
we could
fucking
acknowledge-
gem of cinema in front of our eyes.
No! Frodo!
This is
Acknowledge
Sam
the fact that
showing his zeal.
Sean Astin cut his foot trying to swim over here.
Go back, Sam! I'm going to Mordor alone!
He risked great infection for the sake of this movie's quality.
Yes.
Infections are temporary. Good cinema is forever.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm coming with you!
You can't swim!
Sam!
Oh, Frodo, you don't understand the investment you've made here. He's gonna come through for you time and time again.
It would be a really dick move to accuse him of eating all your food and then send him away.
Don't you leave him, Samwise Gamgee. And I don't mean to. Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Woo! He said
And so a meme was born.
Potato, 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 potato. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
So potatoes were forever changed.
Potatoes needed an advocate sometimes, and Sam is the right man for the job.
Really the MVP of the vegetable world.
Really is. I love potatoes.
Those fucking faces he's making.
Mr. Frodo, I think the ring's evil.
He doesn't like my cooking. Come on, we don't need anything else to prove it.
I'm disappointed that they never got to eat that stew.
It's me. It's your Sam.
This movie does this stuff so perfectly, to take us from the epic battle at Helm's Deep to the destruction of Isengard to this.
It's like in the great stories, Mr. Frodo. The ones that really mattered.
And like all of it just feels like it works perfectly within this narrative.
Construction is kind of and to balance so much. How did you do it, lads?
And sometimes you didn't want to know the end. Because how could the end be happy?
That's what I mean. Lord of the Rings doesn't even
this to me, Sam?
They kept going. Because they were holding on to something. What are we holding on to, Sam?
Sam giving this speech, this guy who in the previous film, like he was walking through a field and he was like, this is the furthest I've ever been from home. And here he is in the midst of this epic confrontation that's going to decide the fate of the world.
There's some good in this world, Mr. Frodo. And it's worth fighting for.
And he's just taking it. He's just dealing with it. And his first thought is for Frodo.
And this
I
is the
thought the end of
second-best
every
speech that
film.
Sam gives this movie.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
after the potato one, so.
I love how at the end of
That one
every
every
film, Sam comes along to remind you why he's the best character.
Yep.
Every single
so
time.
fucking good.
I think at last we understand one another, Frodo Baggins.
Well, yeah, Frodo wouldn't have been anywhere near complete this journey without Sam.
No, Sam is essential.
Gollum would have fucking killed Frodo, and that would have been it.
The laws of your father. If you let them go, your life will be forfeit.
Well, and Sam is the thing that grounds him and keeps him in this world.
Samwise the Brave. I want to hear more about Sam.
Samwise the Brave!
Samwise the Brave.
Yes, he is.
Aragorn the Toe.
Paracorn the toe.
If he goes like, I didn't really want that for the character, but I mean, you know, things happen and...
Frodo wouldn't have got far without Sam.
Oh, guys, the third film's going to be real tough for you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
In a certain sense, this was a little bit of a break for them, relatively
Kinda,
speaking.
yeah. Being ferried by Faramir and his men is definitely chill compared to a lot of stuff.
Up the stairs we go, and then it's into the tunnel.
Hey.
At this point, Sam would just be like, I heard what you said. I'm gonna kill you.
You listen good and proper. Anything happens to him, you'll have me to answer to.
Oh, it would be so tempting for Sam during all of this to just grab him and throw him off the fucking mountain. And be like, oh, look, he slipped. That's horrible. Anyway.
Sam is just such a fucking good person. He's just such a friend. He's like, listen, I know. I said it before and I'll say it again. You're a villain.
That's a scheming expression, that one.
He is a schemer.
He's a villain.
It was
this has been
said at one point,
established.
yeah.
You're a lying rat! What did you do with it? He doesn't eat it.
But as an audience member, I know that Sam is right.
Except he hasn't lost any weight on this journey.
Crumbs on his jacket says, he took it.
It's all just raw muscle under that cloak.
Sam! Tommy! Oh, stop it!
Sam, you're overpowered. Stop.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it to go so far. I was just so angry.
A lot of pressure right now, and a lack of food is not going to add good things.
It's that thing around your neck. I could help a bit. I could carry it for a while.
I mean, if I was like
we're so close.
if I was a friend of Sam's, I'd be like, this is not the time to suggest
But
this.
Sam means it in such an earnest,
He needs it
actually friendly way.
with the best of intentions.
I don't want to keep it.
Well, yeah, I mean, the truth is he's got like the best resilience to the ring out of all characters.
Sam like literally is like, I really don't want to keep it. Actually,
No.
just to be clear, I really don't want to keep it.
It clearly fucking destroys people. Like, it's
Have you
not
looked
really
in a
my
mirror
thing.
lately, Mr. Frodo?
Look at that guy over
Well,
there.
it's
He's a fucking
well,
goblin guy.
They're both looking so haggard and tired
Yeah.
and miserable. But all Frodo's thinking about is, man, Boromir.
He's poisoned you against me.
You've turned him against me.
I like how every time you reference that, you get more goompy, like in retarded.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's because the more you watch the movies, the more goopy and retarded they get. But that's kind of why we love them.
Go home.
I don't like
They're
seeing
very
Sam
goopy.
sad.
I don't like seeing it either.
It's okay. This low is what's going to make the high so much better.
Just close your eyes and think of the end of the movie. Just
Yeah.
it helps you to get through
It'll
it.
all be better in the end, but right now it's miserable.
Seeing Sam sad is like seeing Anthony Hopkins crying in The Father.
Not nice.
It's just so
It's
tragic
very
because
upsetting.
he did all the best of intentions. He's such a lad.
He's so pure and amazing, and he's been subterfuged.
Looking out for Frodo, suggesting that he would carry it not because he wants to keep it, but because he knows how much of a burden it is for Frodo.
Mm-hmm.
And his goodness has been used against him by Gollum.
Is there a monkey in here? What the fuck? There's like
Shelob
a
will eat
gorilla
anything.
skeleton.
This
That's
is
true.
you do love that this is Frodo like, hang on a sec.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
This is one of those places you don't go, isn't it?
It's good that Sam doesn't have crippling depression and decided to just throw himself off the cliff.
I mean, it feels weird that he legit was like, well, back to the Shire. It's going to take a bit, but I'll get there.
I think that's a meme that someone made of him just like going back to the Shire while Frodo gets stabbed to death.
But yeah, I saw this as a criticism. I just thought it was funny that it was like Sam picks this up and then says, "Wait a minute, so I didn't eat the bread." Even though, like, but of course, what you're supposed to take from this is it's like confirmation that Gollum sabotaged it as opposed to anything else.
He knows. Yeah, he wasn't being. Yeah.
I do kind of think that whole sending Sam away was not really necessary for the movie.
I could see the idea because like it's just if Sam were here right now, I don't think this works as well
You're
as
like,
the
Mr.
terrifying
Frodo,
aspects.
we are not going in this fucking tunnel.
I love the horror of this part, and I don't know if it's not going to be anywhere near as scary if Sam's here.
Definitely
know if that's
not necessary
necessarily
for
true.
him to. It's still a perfect trilogy, but definitely not necessary for him to be leaving.
Let him go, you filth.
This is such a fucking vibe.
This is hyper
Having him come
Chad.
back with a little fanfare. He's got the light. He's got the
Coming
sword.
in to fight Shelob.
Also, when he said "let him go," Shelob should have said, "Very poor choice of words." Fucking drop the
Wolf
body.
Spider is pretty big.
What just?
If Galadriel was watching this, she'd be so fucking
Get that away
impressed.
from me. I fucking hate it.
Those are the tears of an ice troll, by the way, that
Yeah.
got kicked away.
Tears of an ice troll.
Well, and the sword is
That
actually
killed it
the
under
tooth
10
of an
seconds.
ice troll.
God, it's just
Ooh.
Jesus.
Yeah, this is where you have to really get that courage
That's
going.
the spider of an ice troll.
Well, this
Your
is-
feet
that's
on
the
its
Hobbit
fucking head.
power.
It's
Yeah,
all the
God.
mandibles. He rolls off its back. Ow!
Good
I'm
job.
glad I get 7 more of those. Fuck.
Well, that was the thing about the design of Shelob. It looks like this is a creature
It's
that's
been
lived for a
battered
long
and-
time.
yeah.
Yeah. Here it comes.
Ah, the butt spike. Oh,
Yeah, if
no.
you're gonna do anything, it's don't let that fucking thing hit you.
Ah, swords in my gut. My only weakness.
And Shelob's like, okay, draw. We good.
Fucking
how would you,
Sam
like, drags
beating
itself
a
back?
giant spider, and no one will ever believe him.
You have to
wonder
imagine
what
if Gollum was still here, Sam would fuck him up so bad.
It'd be like a fatality in Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat. Can't catch a break.
No.
Sam is like, what the fuck?
Sam, it's time to get your kill streak, buddy.
Sam can say that he just killed all these
Yep.
people. And
Yeah,
no one can tell him
I
otherwise.
would.
I would. That would be funny if he killed everyone, and then on the way out, because Frodo missed all the context, he's like, "You did all of this?" He's like,
Like,
"For you,
That's too
for
hard.
you."
I like their very long hats.
And that's for my old gaffer!
Sam, no one knows what a gaffer is.
The Hero Sam segment where he's killing spiders and orcs.
Oh, Sam, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you're sorry.
It's over. They've taken it. Sam.
You wonder if Sam was like, I wonder if I should just say, yeah, they took the ring. Yeah, damn.
Totally took the ring.
Let's
Oh,
just go to Mount Doom anyway, though.
Dude, that the ring around Frodo's neck, scarring.
Give me the ring, Sam.
He's just worried about Frodo. That's the only reason he doesn't give it to him right away.
Not reassuring at all, the expression Frodo has when putting it on. That's the thing, man. I just, at that point, I'm like, I want nothing to do with that fucking thing.
We best find you some clothes. You can't go walking through Mordor and not with your skin.
That's true. It would be very inappropriate. And we would get an R rating for this film that we're already straddling.
Fuck it, let's get it. Let's get the R-rated version.
Do it.
I can't carry it for you. But I can carry you!
Oh, such a great line.
I showed these movies to my grandma, and she was like fucking sobbing during this part.
Jeez, yeah. How do you
He's
not?
Such a lad.
It's so fucking good.
After hearing all that from Frodo, especially being like,
I can see him with my waking eyes.
okay, this fucking ring is getting destroyed.
Take my hand!
This look, just, I'm sorry.
Don't you let go. Don't let go.
I mean, you keep like getting reminded of why anyone would pick any of these people for their favorites.
But the two of them together, the friendship, the companionship saves Frodo.